phone on my desk. And so I took it in and I said, hey, is this your phone? And he goes, yeah. And the little boy was crying. And he said, that's what happens when you don't listen to, like, pretty much like man up and suck it up.
Yeah.
And April was off work. She was kind of standing by me. And the guy came out. And you could kind of see the kid every time the dad looked over. Or every time the dad looked away, the kid was like wiping away his tears.
Mm-hmm.
So his dad couldn't. And April walked away, and she's like, "That is why guys feel like they need to be, quote unquote, manly.
Yes.
They need to toughen up."
Yep.
And I do have a problem with that.
Yep.
I really do. I mean, I'm a pretty emotional guy myself. If I try not to just as a general rule, I try not to, bawl in public.
Yeah.
Because I look like a wreck.
No one likes to cry in public. Yeah.
So, and I mean, I've done it. But I don't like to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not because I don't want to be manly. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like to do it in public. But I am a very emotional guy. You know what I mean? I don't feel like, I feel like that toughen up, I don't think that should be a thing. And I feel like that's one thing that's weird about our society is, if you're a guy, you have to be manly. If you're a girl, you have to be feminine. And that's kind of it. And I really don't. I mean, but yet you have tomboys.
Yep.
Who are girls that, do like my cousin was like that for she really, 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 really did not like dresses. I mean, really did. Like, she got sick when she had to wear a dress for my aunt's wedding. Like, physically threw up. Because she wore a dress.
Dang.
That's how much she did not like dresses. But now, I mean, she's grown up a little bit, and she, for fancy occasion, like, she went to prom, she wore a dress. She went to homecoming, wore a dress. She was nominated for homecoming queen. She wore a dress. You know what I mean? So she wears them when she has to. But it's just.
But even then, I'm not a huge fan, because I don't like the idea that you have to. Like, no woman should have to wear a dress or a skirt. Like, their pants.
Or a skirt.
Suits.
Or a skort.
A skort?
Do you not remember the skorts from the 90s?
No, I've never heard of a skort before. What's what?
So, it was way back in the 90s, and it was a skirt and shorts combo. It was like a skirt, but there were shorts under it. Do you seriously not remember this?
Aren't those like long knickers?
No, they're literally built into the...
That is dumb.
I didn't say it was good. I just said it was a 90s fashion.
Oh, God.
As
90s.
we all know, 90s fashions weren't really that great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I no, the beard, brow, and brow filler. I feel like that's like a for guys who can't grow beards or can't grow decent beards.
I could use it. It's for when you have those little patches, or I don't know.
I don't either.
I've seen some, like, for women though, like the brow fillers, like.
I was gonna say you've seen beard fillers for women.
No.
The bearded lady was using it or something?
There are bearded women out there. There's nothing wrong with that. But I've seen it more for the eyebrows, and some of them are so exact. Like, I don't know, makeup. It will never cease to amaze me. So, but point is, I don't think this should be gendered. I think it's stupid. But at the same time, I think it's fun. Like, man scare is just ridiculous.
And then if you read down the list a little bit.
Yes.
There's banana boat sunscreen for men. For men.
Yep.
Why can't it just be sunscreen? It has been for years. Guys use sunscreen.
If you just Google, like, weird gendered products, it gets insane. They have not donuts, bro nuts.
I like that. Bro nuts.
Q-tips for men. Kleenex, man size. Bic pens, a pen for her. Because women were never able to hold a pen properly until they came out with pens for her.
That were purple.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, and then trail mix. Men and women versions of trail mix. They're nuts.
What's
nuts? Maybe pretzels thrown in M&M? Really? Does it just have the green and brown M&Ms in it? Like, what are you telling me? Like,
I don't get how it can be, like, how that can be gendered. I mean, I can understand. Okay, so
Pocky. You know those? The little pretzel thingies?
Yeah.
From chocolate?
Yeah.
Pocky for men.
Well, okay, so here's the thing about the banana boat sunscreen. I think it's because like society thinks that men doesn't like to wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
That's not it. It's we forget to wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go out all the time and I'll be like, I'll be so busy, getting all my lawn stuff ready, and I'll go and halfway there I'll be like, crap, I forgot sunscreen. Oh well, it'll be fine. And then I'll come back into my arms will be burnt.
Yeah.
That's not fine.
That's not fine.
And my girlfriend will be like, why didn't you wear sunscreen?
Yep.
I'll be like, well, why didn't you give me it? I forgot it. Okay, leave me alone. And so I feel like it's gotten to this thing where it's, society thinks that we just don't like to wear sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're just guys. We forget. It's kind of how it is. It sucks and it hurts later, but
yeah,
I get through it. Aloe is a very, 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 very good thing, especially with lidocaine in it.
There you go.
Anyway, but it's like, okay, so the bro nuts, I do like that, and it.
All right, explain this. How are bro nuts okay?
Well, okay, so for the longest time there was the show How I Met Your Mother, right?
Yes. And
they did a lot of stuff like this. Like they would put bro into things, and like you had the bro code and things like that. So I thought bro nuts is kind of funny.
Okay, I can see it now. All right, I see where you come from.
Like it's two guys having donuts.
Yep.
They're bro nuts.
Yeah.
So that's something funny. Now the 4 men and 4 women things are just they are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I saw it on Nutrisystem. Yeah, it was an ad for Nutrisystem the other day.
For him?
Nutrisystem for him. It's like burgers, pizza, man food. I'm like, it's food, guys. Like, it's food.
You know what?
Like, I'm pretty sure everyone eats it, regardless of gender.
Now, here's my problem, okay? So I look at a lot of the weight loss things.
Yeah.
Geared towards women.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nutrisystem. Until they started putting even when they had, some of the guys on there, I still felt like it was a chick thing. Like it was geared towards women.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it. So sometimes the 4 men things like that, okay, because those are foods that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But before they were like all these fancy dishes that I'd never heard of before, and things that I really didn't like. But if you have like burgers, pizzas, so that's a little bit understandable.
But why didn't they just expand the Nutrisystem menu instead of calling it Nutrisystem for men?
They did, but they were trying, because they had appealed to the female crowd for so long. Now they need to campaign towards the male crowd too. So I think by putting it, say, hey, this one's for guys, this one's for girls. They're not saying that you can't do both.
I mean, that's
and like the package probably includes it is one giant menu, but they're saying they have items for him.
Yeah.
That he's most likely going to like, and they have items for her that she's most likely going to like.
But I'm pretty sure everyone loves pizza, so.
Well, I know, and it's like I said, it's probably a campaign that's starting to get the men kind of more on board to go, oh, okay, this is because like I said, I'll watch half of them and like, Weight Watchers.
Yeah.
We have a Weight Watchers meeting at my church, and I can guarantee you, I will go in and it will be all women. How appealing is that to a dude?
See, but that's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I get the sentiment, where we need to market some things differently, I guess, because like there's that fear that, okay, this is a female product, like it's not for me, so to speak. But at the same time, I guess I just never understand, like, why must we all assume that it's not for me? Like, if you want,
not always is it assumed. Coming from somebody who's going into radio and broadcasting, they literally have. Do you know what demographics is, right?
Yes.
So, for those of you that don't know, demographic is like a certain group of people that you're trying to reach. Okay. So, say Nutrisystem. Say they're trying to reach women from, let's say, 35 to 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Women from 35 to 50. Their campaign is going to be based, to try to appeal to that crowd.
Yeah.
Now, it may appeal to some dudes from that age range, but most likely they're focused on the women.
Oh, yeah. I get how the marketing works. Yeah.
Well, and so that's why. It's not usually assumed. It's usually, when they do that, it makes the guys feel like, oh, this, this isn't geared for me. This is, it's not appealing to me. that doesn't seem like there's anything I'm gonna like, that sucks. Versus if they put like, hey, now we've got items for the guys.
Yes.
If they start marketing it like that, now they're like, okay, well, we marketed to this demographic for so long. Let's add to that, and we'll make it men and women from ages, what did I say, 35 to 50.
Yes.
So now they're adding men into this. So now they need to adapt their plan. And I think for that kind of stuff, like the Weight Watchers and some of the marketing things, that's why it's like format. But like sunscreen. Okay, sunscreen is sunscreen.
Yeah.
It's never really been for women. There are some for kids, but that's because they've got things that, our sunscreen has, or theirs has stuff that, or doesn't have stuff that ours has that will affect the kids differently.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they have the shampoo, the tearless shampoo, so when it gets in their eyes, it doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
I use that
because
for a
they're
long time.
kids and like
Right.
they're going to get it in their eyes, so get
But-
the one without the harsh
But to
chemicals.
me, the thing that I look at, I don't care whether the bottle's pink, purple, blue, green, I don't care. What is the SPF on it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I look at.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the Banana Boat sunscreen is kind of weird. I'm okay with the Bro Nuts. I think it's pretty funny. The Trail Mix is uncalled for. The Q-tips are uncalled for. The man size, okay, I can understand because honestly, I usually have to have 2 tissues, or else I like blow a hole right into a tissue.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend's like, "Why do you need 2?" Because I don't want to get snot on my hands. So maybe they're a little bit bigger because our noses is filled with more gunk. I kind of see that, but
Just call them like extra large Kleenex.
but that's
like,
on the other hand,
Yep.
you could just say they're extra large, and all the guys will be like, "Cool,
yeah.
I'm good with that." So like I said, the idea
Yeah.
for the larger Kleenex, good. The making it for men, not so
Dumb.
good. But like the Bic pens, I've had a lot of girls who've bought the ones that are for her because they were more girly design versus the generic, you get the pack of Bic pens and there's pink and there's purple and there's blue
Yeah.
and there's red and there's green and there's
Yep.
a lot of the ones for like her have frilly designs on them.
Yeah.
They'll have like some form of design that's geared towards women. So I mean, again, I don't think that they need to say for her. They could just be another pack of Bic pens.
Yeah.
But again, I understand the design for that. I feel like some of the stuff is marketing that's just over our head, but like some of it I can understand, and other stuff I can like.
Like I said, I get the marketing aspect, but to me, I just blame the consumer. It's like, stop worrying about it, okay, guys? Like, if you want to wear a mascara, wear a mascara. If you want a, frilly pen, get a frilly pen. If you want an extra large Kleenex, get an extra large Kleenex. Like, it doesn't matter if it's pink, purple, blue, yellow, green, orange.
Well, and I agree with you there.
Yeah. Destroy the gender barrier.
But like I said, there's some things where, like I said, you've also got to look at demographics.
Yep.
So sometimes it's not like I said, Weight Watchers, that is geared towards women, because, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but who are the ones that are usually like, I need to lose weight?
Because we put the pressure on the women to have this unrealistic body type.
Well, that is attributed to the media, not necessarily like that's like, people photo. It's kind of like the thing that went down with Meghan Trainor.
I was going to say, I saw, okay, I should have put that article in there. There was one where they had like I can't remember what it was. It was essentially someone on, I think, like Instagram or something. They were taking plus size models and they were
They've been doing stuff like that for years.
Well, no, they were photoshopping the bodies down. The whole point was that they were plus size models, and they photoshopped their bodies down to this like super skinny size, and they were saying they put it under the guise of, oh, we're trying to show what a healthy body looks like. Like, what? Back up a sec. Like, just leave it alone. So,
well, and
you're beautiful
and
the way you are.
I was gonna say, and that is the problem. But like, then there's the other thing where, there are some people who just may not be how society sees them; it's how they see themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I've always anybody that I've ever talked to or considered dating, I told them, I said, listen, you need to be comfortable with yourself. I said, if